race. Sun gaze, find that inner space. Plant my feet up in the sand, do a figure eight. Be great, get paid, fillet up on the dinner plate. Try to stay present while I plot some bigger things. Shifting how I perceive what being a winner means. I mean, I guess I'm doing pretty good considering all the crazy I've been through. Figured I'd be withering. Weather never better, even with the stormy days. Cause how we gon' see light without the dark and boring phase? Hibernate a little, then I set the sun ablaze. Seeing new reflections within that summer haze. Getting hype up off the chase. Well, I don't know how to act though. Discovering what's more important than my cash flow. Still looking for abundance, that's a fact though. Right now, all I wanna do is relax though. Top down with my head high. We just all tryna get by. Clear skies and I'm mesmerized. Let's ride. Top down with my head high. We just all tryna get by. Clear skies and I'm mesmerized. Let's ride. Inner diamonds keep me shining with that clear sight. Transformation, no exhausting, I can feel the light. Hit a flight to Panama this weekend, yeah, I might. Tried on every mask, but not a single one fit right. To my sanity, I'm trying to keep the grip tight. Almost lost it, but ain't giving up on this fight. Rollin' Zola when these bros trying to stay the night. I'm like, nah, and they get all salty like, oh, alright. Present for the insight, and I don't wanna rush. Find a balance between real love and living lush. With anyone in my circle, compassion is a must. Too many lack discernment, can't determine what's what. There's only one who brings me back to earth with his touch. Life is a gift, so we need to treat it as such. Stop with all the complaining, it's time to quit the fuss. Onward and above, on the up and up and up. Top down with my head high. We just all tryna get by. Clear skies and I'm mesmerized. Let's ride. Top down with my head high. We just all tryna get by. Clear skies and I'm mesmerized. Let's
All right, Kinsman, so we are back, the second
yes,
episode.
we are. Second episode,
yeah,
and whose comment was it on last night's show? We put the chairs back on the proper side.
Did we?
Or did we? Is that what we're doing?
Did you succumb to peer pressure?
Yeah, peer pressure. Put the chairs back on the right. We didn't want to, mess with the matrix.
I have to say I've never met most of my friends are guys. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I've never met someone more gossipy than you. Your chat.
I just know everything that's going on in this city.
If you're at the mall, Mark is going to gossip that you're at the.
Yeah. Anybody walks by, I'm like, hey, did you hear that? Did you hear this? Hey, the wealth of knowledge. Again, that's the radio. One of the radioisms.
Right.
From working radio, you always know you stay on top of what's going on in this community.
Gossiping about people. Is your microphone on there,
Yeah,
Kinsman?
my microphone is on.
How come there's no green light?
I got the green light on.
Do you?
Yeah, it's
Okay, just making sure
I hid it from you.
You're not
you
doing.
Can't see the green.
You're not doing a boo-boo on the second show, but amazing night. We got a couple contests going on, don't we?
Yes, we do. For the physical watchers of the show tonight, you've got $50 from Sparks Pizza to give away. Ran into Tim and Sonny Jameson, and they've introduced, of course, the new India-style pizza. They want you to go in there and try the new Whiskey Jack pizza. If you haven't tried the Whiskey Jack, Tim says that's his new favorite. And again, we're going to give someone $50 to win that tonight.
Yeah.
And of course, ballots on our front table here. Someone's going to win the Student Achievement Award contest with the Northeastern Catholic District School Board. $100 to shop at Timmins Square. So how awesome is that?
How convenient.
Yeah, how
that
convenient.
It's the Timmins Square, my good man. So
lots of women tonight.
This is our first studio shift because we have a guest in tonight.
Yeah, our first in-studio guest.
Yeah, that's right.
For the Timmins Square era of KINZ and KLOMP.
I was talking about the shift
awesome.
of the furniture. Didn't you get that? You know the furniture moved. What were you doing all day, Kinsman? The furniture has moved.
The furniture has moved.
That's right.
The right side. Yes.
You're a ball of excitement.
I am.
Okay, listen, we do have an exciting show because we got two guests. You want to introduce our first guest?
Yes, we do. The superintendent from the Northeastern Catholic District School Board, Jennifer Dunkley, is in studio. There she is.
How's
Thank
it
you
going?
for having me. I'm doing great, and I'm happy to be here. I love the new setup.
There we are.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
We finally made it.
You did make it.
That's
You
right.
did make it.
Mark just realized that the couches moved today.
Well, we've been moving a few couches.
Yeah, that's
today.
right. It's always going to shift as we have guests. We're gonna try out new things until it fails us.
And you're the first guest to sit in one of the brand new chairs. That's courtesy of Boreal Home and Decor.
Well, it's very
Here in the
comfortable,
city.
and no pressure being the first.
Right.
But I'm happy to be here this evening, and congratulations to you on this
Well,
beautiful
thank you.
space.
And a pleasure having you in studio with us here tonight.
How long
It's a lot of fun.
have you been with the school board for?
I started as a teacher at O'Gorman High School in 2002, and I am now a superintendent. And I've been a superintendent for the past 8 years.
Okay, so when you were teaching, was the goal, because I have a lot of friends who are teachers and their goal is to retire a teacher. They love teaching. Was that your goal, or did the more of the administrative roles appeal to you later on?
Well, when I started teaching, to be full disclosure, I started teaching because I wanted to coach sports. So I think after doing that for a couple of years, being a teacher, coaching sports, then the idea of doing something different appealed to me. And so I got into some consulting work, a teacher consultant, and then administration kind of was a calling, and followed that through and had great opportunities presented to me. So this is where I find myself now, and I love working with principals. That's my role right now, is to support our school principals across the board, and I'm really enjoying it. So
You enjoying it?
I do enjoy
Now that school is coming to an end, probably a lot of accolades, a lot of milestones hit in the school year. Take us through some of the successes through this year. Yeah.
We have had a tremendous school year. I think when we think about our schools in Timmins, there's lots to celebrate from our school in South Porcupine, St. Joseph's, Pope Francis, O'Gorman Intermediate, O'Gorman High School, all of which are very active on social media. So you can see a lot of the celebrations that they are acknowledging throughout the year. We've had, at O'Gorman High School, students participating in provincial championships, both for academics with our REACH team and with athletics in various sports. We've had lots of success there. O'Gorman Intermediate, they just came back. They had a grade 8 trip where they went down to Toronto. Everyone loves that. It's a great experience. Our grade 6s at both O'Gorman Intermediate and at St. Joseph's School went to Sudbury, had a great trip there. I was just commenting, one of the things that I wanted to note about Pope Francis School specifically this year. They are the home of the Cardinals, and this is a kindergarten to grade 4 school. Great school, pretty big school, lots of little faces around there, and they have been working super hard in mathematics. And we have a platform that we use called iExcel, where students will practice answering math questions. And the Pope Francis School this year has answered over 750,000 math questions correctly. And so that's amazing as far as I'm concerned. I said, do the math on that one. How many questions did each student actually answer?
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
So yeah, great accomplishments in academics, great accomplishments in athletics. We had a group of students head down to do some skilled trades experiences and explore pathways to the future from the high school, looking at universities, visiting colleges. We have a lot going on, and a lot of support from our parent communities in every school. They're doing a lot to make sure that our schools are vibrant places, helping us with fundraising, helping us with events. We have so many events going on in the last couple of weeks of school, barbecues, cultural celebrations. It's a great, the NCDSB is a great community-based place to be.
School, like the education system, and now that I have a whole ton of kids going through, I just had a son that graduated preschool today.
Oh.
And a daughter who's been long graduated from college. So I got the big gap, but there's been such a progression in the schools, and I'm happy you mentioned about all the schools, whether it's the athletics or the academics or the trips. They do a lot.
They do a lot.
And I like it because it's really well-rounded. Back when we went to school, a bad grade was a spanking at home. A good grade is you can have a decent summer, the end. Now, it's really about, I find the schools, it's education first. It's the Catholic teaching first, two firsts, which is fair to say, correct?
Sure.
Of equal importance. But it's teaching a lot of life skills, no matter what grade you're in, appropriate to the grade. And the education system is really progressed in a great way, I find.
I think so too, and I think our teachers deserve a lot of credit for bringing new ideas into all of our schools. They're always looking for ways to bring learning to life for students, and to your point, whether that's exploring their faith together in a way that's meaningful, whether that's learning about mathematics or learning about science or trying to figure out maybe what they want to do in the future. I really do need to, give accolades to our teachers and our principals and our support staff, our educational assistants, all of our people working together to make sure that our students have what they need to explore who they are, to celebrate who they are, and to find their way through and decide how they want to contribute to the world and to be a caring member of society. So lots of things to celebrate. And maybe it is a little bit different than it used to be. I think we're more, like you said, responsive to that development of the whole child and what that can look like beyond just sitting at a desk and maybe writing in a workbook.
And there's one exciting program that a lot of the students, try to, raise the bar for is am I pronouncing it right? The OEAP program?
Yes, the Ontario.
Tell us what that is. That's the Ontario Youth Apprenticeship Program?
You got it. So essentially what that is, so for our high school students, it is a program that allows students to begin their journey as an apprentice right in high school. So through co-op or cooperative education, these students would actually be placed with an apprentice or a Red Seal apprentice that can then train them and teach them the skills in the various areas that they're interested in. And those hours that they participate during their co-op actually count towards their level 1 apprenticeship. So it's a really neat way for students that kind of, either in two perspectives. If they know what they want to do, we have some students, electrical has been very interesting for a lot of students over the last couple of years, and some students come into school knowing, I want to be an electrician. And so when they get to grade 11, they usually seek a co-op placement, engage in the OEAP program, register as an apprentice in electrical, and then carry on and complete some of those hours in high school, and then start an apprenticeship right upon graduation.
Wow.
And we've had lots of students who've had very successful co-op placements, then get hired immediately upon graduation from the same employers who
Jobbing
supported
out.
them. Yeah,
wow,
it's kind of amazing.
What a great benefit.
Yeah, so that's available. OEAP is available for any apprenticeable trade, of which there's well over 100 that are recognized in Ontario, and we have students doing all different kinds of things. So it really is a very unique program that allows a wide range of students to explore their interests and to really spend time doing the things that they're interested in, right? As we said, like, students that know what they want to do don't necessarily want to have to sit at school and you know, take the regular 4 courses and sit in a classroom when they could be out, you know, practicing the skills of plumbing or
Hands-on.
electrical or
Yeah, a lot of
HVAC
people like to be
or
more
mechanics
hands-on.
or hairstyling, aesthetics. There's all different kinds of trades that can be explored. So it is definitely a very exciting program, one that we've seen great success with in our school.
And all they have to do is visit the website, ncdsb.on.ca, get all the information. Click away with OYAP.
For sure, and there's also some great videos of our students that have participated in the past on the website that they can take a peek at and see what it really looks like, a day in the life of a student who's participated in OYAP, and hear right from the students what they have to say about how great the program is and how it's changed, changed their lives essentially in terms of setting them up for success early on.
Yeah, super, super cool. You know, growing up, I always wanted to go to Degrassi High.
Walk the halls of Degrassi.
Or
You're aging yourself.
90210.
Yeah, 90210.
Beverly Hills High there, Kidsman. But I do find, like, just seeing it through my son's eyes, who is in grade 10 at O'Gorman, like, he's learning, but he's having a great time. So you folks are doing an amazing job at all the schools.
Oh, thank you. Like I said, we owe the credit to all of the staff that's in our schools. They work together. We often talk about our schools being like families, right? So your teachers, your principals, your support staff, your school secretary, your custodians, everyone comes together to support the students that are in our schools, and it is a really a special place to be in one of an NCDSB schools to see what that's like. And so I'm glad that your son is enjoying that and finding his way and feeling things out. Is he going to be entering into co-op next year, do you think? Does he know yet?
Yeah, he's going to be entering into co-op.
Yep.
He doesn't have a choice.
No, he doesn't have a choice.
He's getting the dad. He's voluntelling him.
You know,
he's going to be part of it.
He is. He has an interest in the trades.
Awesome.
Not necessarily our trades here, which is good. But he's definitely interested in working with his hands. But
so maybe another future OYAP student.
But through the O'Gorman year with all their excursions through academics and sports, I don't have to take my kids on any vacations this summer. They're already, the school took care of it for me.
Yeah.
I will say that's true. You said your son was in grade 10.
Yeah, so basketball and soccer and cross country.
A lot of trips out there.
And
our sports teams, our sports teams travel pretty extensively across the province. And I mean, they're pretty competitive too, so that kind of fits well with that theme. And then we also offered a trip to Toronto for our grade 10 civics students.
Yes,
to visit the legislature, and then we built in some extra, activities around that, because driving all the way to Toronto for maybe one visit to the legislature needs a little bit more. So they were able to visit a college, university, that kind of thing, and get to see things that maybe they wouldn't get to see otherwise. So. Yeah, lots of opportunities to travel for sure.
Yeah, a lot of good. Tying the academics in with the sports. It's a great mix at O'Gorman.
So I'm going to ask you a question, but I want you to answer because you're going to return. We're going to shuffle some guests tonight.
Yes.
But I'll give you the question ahead of time.
So I'm just going to think about it, or do you want me to answer?
Yeah,
you probably
you're
have
going to have
answer.
some time to think about it.
You probably have the answer
Okay.
immediately. I think I know you do, but just have some fun with me here.
Okay.
I'm a fun guy.
You're a fun
Right,
guy.
Kinsman?
That's it.
I'm a fun guy. So if a parent approached you who this upcoming school year, they're considering joining the Catholic school system, what would you say to that parent? I'm pretty sure you know what the answer is, but I'm curious to know what it is.
Okay.
Yes.
And you want me to share that now?
I want you to share it when you return.
Okay.
Does that
I will
work
do
for you?
that. Absolutely.
Hold them at the suspense of the scene.
And the suspense.
Yeah.
I will share that when I return.
That's awesome. So we're going to come back and chat. But right now we're going to take a break because we actually have an O'Gorman student here. Kinsman.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
We've got Bella Taylor in studio in Timmins Square tonight. And again, Bella's going to be coming on, a part of the Link leaders of O'Gorman. And we're going to be chatting Link leaders when we come back.
Yeah, and let's not forget our Wheel of Winning.
Yeah, Wheel of Winning tonight. $50 to check out Sparks Pizza. If you've never been, 206 3rd Ave, Tim, Lisa, Sonny, Joey, Jameson's, absolutely amazing. Someone's going to win that tonight. And for all the ballots that are in this bin tonight, if you were taking part in the Student Achievement Contest, your ballots are in there, and someone's going to win tonight $100, courtesy of the Northeastern Catholic District School Board, right here to Timmins Square.
All right.
Yeah.
When we come back after the break, we have Bella.
We do.
Check out the all-new Honda Transalp today at Mikey's. It'll take you off the beaten path this summer. Go browse the showroom today, 1301 Airport Road. And the first week of summer camp is June 29th at Camp Bickle. Still time to register online, campbickle.ca. And a big thank you to Mr. Brown's woodworking class and students at Timmins High and Vocational for building our brand new studio wall inside Timmins Square. Looking to create a harmonious living space but don't know where to start? Then call Jen today at Mindful Living Interiors, 705-951-0908. And for quality, comfortable furniture, you need to shop Boreal Home and Decor. Crafted with care and built to last. Go see their showroom today, 374 Algonquin Boulevard East. Pet Value Summer Barbecue Party is this Saturday from 11 to 2. Stop by Pet Value Hollinger Court with all the proceeds to the Timmins Humane Society. Need something painted but you don't have time? Then call Timmins Student Works Painting today. They cover interior and exterior painting. Call for your free quote, 705-363-0800. And 115 Bannerman Avenue is now reduced in price with Albert Seal and Katrina McInnes at Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. Call Albert and Katrina today, 705-465-3493 or 705-465-3491. And get your tickets now for the Porpoise Stampede and Rodeo. The weekend of August 23rd and 24th in Porpoise Junction. Online, porpoiseag.ca. Pick up Rough Dog toys today from Spoiled Rotten. Indestructible guaranteed. Pick up yours today, 407 Wilson Avenue. And spend $30 before tax and you'll get a free slice of cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory from Burrito Guys and Yogenfruz. The deal's on this week inside the Porcupine Mall. For that do-it-yourself job, you need to start shopping Timmins Home Improvement Center, located at 89 Wilson Avenue. Thinking of buying or selling? Get the care and guidance you deserve with Jessica Gervais from Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. Call Jessica now, 705-360-7000. What's Quilts for Survivors? The creators of comfort and healing through the making and giving of quilts. Check out Quilts for Survivors online now, quiltsforsurvivors.ca. And for gluten-free foods, homemade fast food, and bakery, you need to try the Flourless Fox Take-Home. Located 89 Cedar Street South in Timmins, Timmins' only fully gluten-free restaurant. Book your end-of-school party now with Don Marcoux at the Mini Putt and Batting Cages. Call to book your fun, 705-264-7888. And are your summer teeth ready, or is something missing? Say hello to a confident smile today at Hollander Dental, 100 Waterloo Road in the Hollander Court, Timmins, 705-267-1020. Dare Timmins invites you to play mini golf this Sunday, 1 to 4 at the Mini Putt and Batting Cages. The first 100 kids will play for free. For printing, promotional items, design, and more, you need to call Pat and Nancy Delisle today at 3D Forge Works and Typo Press Printers, 705-267-6238. And order your grad baskets this week at Sweet Freeze Timmins, located 175 3rd Avenue, or order yours online, sweetfreeze.com. For the best burger and fry platter in the north, you need to try Matagami River Fries, Inc., located in the Mountjoy Pavilion, 705-269-FOOD. And All Baked Fried Chicken have added this to the menu. It's the Chicken Mandy. Place your order this week, $9.99 Riverside Drive, with 25 cents going right back to the Timmins Food Bank. Play ball all summer with the Timmins Little League Baseball. Follow all the action at TimminsLittleLeague.ca. And if you can grow it, then Canadian Tire Timmins Garden Centre will have it for you. Check out the largest garden selection in the north at the Canadian Tire Garden Centre. Try the new boozy milkshakes this week at Sparks Pizza. Strawberry shortcake, mudslide, pina colada, and more. Located 206 3rd Avenue, or order yours online, sparkspizza.ca. And as Add some fun to your next event with Cloutier Face Painting. Email them today, cloutierfacepainting@gmail.com. And for sled wraps, vehicle wraps, MX wraps, local decals, and more, you need to call 13 Designs. In fact, email Sean or John at 13designs.ca. Want to play at the Northern Roots stage for Rock on the River this summer? Well, you've got your chance. TFEC is looking for bands and solo artists now. Visit TimminsFestivals.com. Buying a new Timmins Hyundai just got easier by clicking and buying at TimminsHyundai.ca. You can also browse their lot in person, 800 Riverside Drive. Celebrating 90 years this city, it's the Schumacher Lions Club. They've been giving back to this community since 1935. Buy now, pay later at J&R Custom Cabinets. Design, build, enjoy. Drop by their beautifully decorated showroom, 1150 Riverside Drive. Best insurance in the North is PAIB Insurance, Inc. They have your back and will help secure the coverage you need. 705-360-5300. For the best prices and mega deals, they're waiting for you at Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Stop by today, 349 Highway 11 in Matheson. Follow Mel and Mel with the We Count Talk Show. Email the ladies for inquiries on their upcoming episodes at info@theconnectors.ca. And book a family deal this week at Midtown Bowl, $59.99 per hour or $84.99 for 1.5 hours. 705-267-3500. And Lucian Transportation are hiring in Timmins and Cochrane. Sign up now, $2,000 sign-on bonus, and it's paid training. Call today, 705-360-4090. No job big or small for DAP Cleaning Solutions. They do it all, including dump runs. Call Andrew N. for your free quote, 705-465-3500. And the Absolutely Everything Car Wash is on sale for $10 at Esso on the Run. Stop by and pick up yours today, 562 Algonquin Boulevard. The offer is on till July 15th. And check out the Materialists and Final Destination Bloodlines this week at Imagine Cinemas. For tickets and showtimes, imaginecinemas.com. And stop into Timmins Square this week and sign your little one up for the Kids Club. And you'll pick up free Kids Club cards so your little ones can pick up kids' deals at participating stores. Jackpot days are every day at Jackpot Time Timmins. Your chance to pick up double-line prizes every single session. And follow the Downtown Timmins BIA for all the details on the upcoming Urban Park Markets in July at downtowntimmins.com. And enroll now for fall with Northern College. More than 75 programs to choose from online at northerncollege.ca. And the best glass and mirror shop in the North is Canada Glass. Call today, 705-264-9441. Helping clients with malpractice and personal injury law here in the North, that's Gerona's Borden Kelly Lawyers. Stop in and see them today, 16 Cedar Street South in your downtown. Move your packages fast every time with Timmins Courier Service. Locally owned and operated with Robert Champagne for over 45 years. 705-266-4285. And register your child for kindergarten this fall with the Northeastern Catholic District School Board. Online, ncdsb.on.ca. It's still time to put a team in today for the United Way's Big Red Poll, June 26. United We Poll, Together We Rise. Online, uwcneo.com. And June is National Indigenous History Month with the Alzheimer's Society Cochrane-Temiskaming. To all the care providers keeping culture alive in their communities. And the Shine Shop Crown Timmins, Darren DeBano, has a few open spots this week for a summer detail. Go to the best place to get a detail in the North, located 1300 Riverside Drive. Call to book your appointment, 705-268-4855.
Back on the main camera.
We are
Kinsman.
back on the main cam.
We are back on the main cam.
There we are.
You're lucky you have me to tell you
Yeah, that's
where
right.
to look.
Well, we got all these cameras everywhere. Could be looking at the wrong one.
Yeah, you just look at Andrew. He's
Yeah,
off
that's it.
camera.
We got Andrew
He's
Marks
got
hanging out
he's
over
got
there.
a pleasant
Jennifer Dunkley hanging out over there, and
yeah,
again, they're enjoying the new confines, the new guest chairs when you
Guest
can come
chairs.
in and watch a live episode right here at Timmins Square.
So we have a superstar with us that we know really well. By the way.
Yes, we do. Bella Taylor is joining us, and you might know Bella from 3 years, Bella?
Yeah.
You were working the Urban Park Markets with the Downtown Timmins BIA.
Yeah, some of my best summers there. Had so much fun setting up those urban parks.
You're Man, you put me to shame when I was your age. You're extremely busy. Obviously, we're here to talk about O'Gorman and the experience in the school year, but you're also a lifeguard, a swimming instructor, pursuing a career in electrical field.
Yeah.
Where do you find the time?
Kind of just try and balance it here and there.
Yeah.
You know, it's everything that I love doing. So I think that makes it really easy because getting to be with my friends at school and getting to have that really close-knit community on my swim team. And I really love getting to work with all the kids. It's just so much fun getting to have this mentorship that really has just been introduced to me this year.
Yeah, super awesome. So tell us a little bit about the school year's winding up.
Yes, it is.
Always an exciting time when you're a student.
Yeah.
Maybe a stressful time with exams around the corner, because
Yeah.
exams do begin, Thursday?
Thursday's my first exam
Wow, okay.
for this semester, so should be pretty nice, but getting lots of study time in.
So tell us a little bit about any memorable moments stick out throughout this school year.
This school year was just so amazing with all these different opportunities that I was given. So I'm on the student council at our school, and that's always nice. I'm the event coordinator, so all the school dances get to work with our student council and really get to give our student body that opportunity to have some fun outside of regular school hours. And then I'm also on the swim team and the soccer team at school. So that was really fun, getting to travel lots with the soccer team. We went to North Bay and Kingston. Lots of different fun opportunities there. And usually we get to do some trades trips, but I went on the Europe trip this year.
Oh, wow.
With my school. So I was just getting back when the girls were leaving for the Dreamer Day Festival in Toronto, which is trades for women in Toronto. It's this really nice festival in the center in Toronto, and just so many great opportunities to explore the trades.
No kidding. Well, I'm going to focus back. First, I want to talk about soccer. So my son played soccer. I've seen both the boys' team and the girls' team play. I figure the girls' team could whoop them. A little more disciplined and team presence. Both did really well, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
The boys went to OFSA.
Yeah, the boys went to OFSA.
Yeah.
We didn't really make it there, but we had a really great time along
Yeah.
the way, and we definitely all improved throughout the season.
Do you find that, I think you figured it out, you have the right balance, so you're pursuing academics, you're taking on some leadership roles, you're involved in athletics. You know, I've always told my kids, you'll probably hear this a lot from us older people, but like, enjoy high school to this highest potential. It goes by quick. Some days you're gonna wish you were still in high school. And you're doing it the right way. You're taking advantage of all the opportunities that the Catholic School Board provides, and that's pretty cool.
Absolutely. And you know, I always say the more involved you are throughout high school, the better time you're going to have. Because doing all these things and involving yourself is just going to make the time go by so much quicker. And you're going to have all these new opportunities that usually you're not going to get to do. And if you just kind of sit back and wait for the time to go by, it's going to feel like a long time. But once you're doing all these little things, it goes by pretty quick.
It goes by quickly. And again, you mentioned the Europe trip. Not too many people get to, venture outside of Timmins, let alone go to Europe. Tell us about that experience.
Oh, it was so beautiful. So it was 4 teachers, and I think we had around 40 students. We went to some different countries, went to Prague, Vienna, Budapest, and Krakow. So we got to fly down, we took some trains, got to see a lot of different places, and just the architecture in Europe is so beautiful. And it was just such a great experience to have, and an experience that I wouldn't get if I didn't do it with the school, really, because I'm not going to go to Europe too many times in my life, so this was definitely a really great opportunity.
And again, you get to do it with, your favorite teachers, your favorite friends.
Yep.
And probably, a tick off the bucket list.
Absolutely, and I got to room with some of my friends, and it was just such a fun time.
Yeah, we've had my oldest son went on the Europe trip, and like I was saying before, the school's taking care of all these vacations.
Yes,
Yeah.
just right.
Cross Disney off the list. You've already went. You went to
You've
Europe.
already been.
It's going to be nuts.
That's it.
But what I'm going to ask you a question, sort of what I'm going to ask Jennifer, but yours is from a student perspective. And this gets us into the link leaders, which is the coolest thing ever.
Absolutely.
You know, when I went to high school, my mom says, if you come home crying because you made no friends, then you're just grounded, okay? You're just crying. Go out and make
A little
friends.
bit of a different atmosphere now.
Yeah, but getting into grade 9 is, even if our children aren't communicating it, it is your anxiety's high, you're very nervous, you're excited. It's a big deal, that step from grade 8 to grade 9. Everything's so much bigger. And you probably worry about how you're going to fit in.
Yeah.
This LINK program, like, it's tremendous. And I'm not going to, tell everyone about it, but the one thing I want to mention, connecting with the students, like, well before the school year starts, like, genius. Whoever thought of that deserves a raise.
Little mentors, running around. And again, it could be a stressful time walking through the halls. You don't know where to go. Why not take a LINK leader under your wing? And you take the newer students, tackling the halls of O'Gorman under your wing and, teaching them the ropes.
You may not say under your wing. That just Mark says that. But, do you say under your wing?
I'm more like in my group, but around those lines, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay. Look how proud you are.
Yes, that's it.
You could be
Under your wing.
a LINK mentor. But tell us a little bit about the LINK program, specifically speaking to parents out there who have children that are going to be moving into grade 9.
Absolutely. So I know, at least for me, I was definitely very worried for my grade 9 year. Just that jump to high school, it's something that, you can prepare as much as you want, but you're still going to be a little bit nervous about it. So I remember it was just before like grade 9 was starting. I was like getting ready, getting all my school supplies. I just ordered my uniform and I got a call and they introduced themselves as my LINK leader. And I was like, oh, like, so you're going to be at the high school? And they were like, yeah, we're grade 12 and on the first day you're going to come in. And they kind of walked me through what my first day of grade 9 was going to be like. And it definitely took that pressure off because instead of being clueless walking in those doors, not knowing where I was going, what I was doing, I knew that I could go there, find that person, and I could just be comfortable with somebody. And I knew my friends were going to be there and that was going to be great. But that first day of grade 9, where it's just the grade 9s, there's no other grades there. It's the grade 9s and the LINK leaders. And it's just a day to immerse yourself in the school, see where your classrooms are going to be. You get your timetables then, and meet all these new people that you're going to be with for the rest of the 4 years of your high school.
Yeah, it is really awesome, and it
great
does
program.
provide a lot of comfort. And you go in, and not everyone is in the fortune. Other people come from different communities. It's their first. Some of them just get the Timmins when school starts.
Their first introduction to meeting new people.
Yeah.
And again, it could be a very stressful time of, integrating with, within the halls of a school.
Yeah, and I know some of my closest friends are now from Iroquois Falls. And like we go over to Iroquois Falls now to see them because my first day of grade 9, we were put into our little LINK groups and I became really good friends with this girl from Iroquois Falls because we got to make those connections in those smaller groups and be able to have the opportunity to meet these new people.
Yeah, it is tremendous. We have, I'm going to make sure that, make sure if there was anything else you wanted to chat about, but when we conclude this, Mark and I got to be, watch the LINK crew. This is the gauntlet. Remember the gauntlet?
The gauntlet was phenomenal.
Yeah, that's right.
And again, they told us leading up to it, once you experience the gauntlet, there's nothing on this planet that can even top the gauntlet.
Yeah, and I think
such a
it's
great
not
experience.
even just your experience being the grade 9 walking through the gauntlet, it's being the LINK leader that is presenting the gauntlet. You know what? The LINK leader program has given me such an opportunity to explore this new leadership role in my high school and be able to meet all these other grade 11s and 12s and just have that new role as a mentor to help, really like raise my new standard to how I'm able to like talk openly with others and like how I'm able to do this. And it's just giving me that new public speaking and meeting new other people and not having that, little nervous part of me and just be able to take on a new leadership role. It's definitely not only just for the grade 9s. The LINK leader program definitely benefits the 11s and 12s as well.
Are you excited? And we're going to show the gauntlet here shortly. Are you grade 12s like that's a big talk about grade 9 being a big year. Grade 12's the big year. Probably even bigger because now you got to start making you're already making adult decisions, but what I mean, like, you got to choose what my started my career path,
Yeah.
college, university, you know, am I going to go straight to work? Like a lot of big decisions.
Absolutely.
It sounds like you're ready. I know I wasn't, but it sounds like you're well on your way.
And I think that's what's really cool too about being in the Catholic District School Board is that we have really good resources for that. We have some guidance counselors at school, and we have classes like our careers class that helps you, you know, see where you want to go in your future. And the co-op program at O'Gorman is so amazing because it gives you the opportunity to try out to see if this is a career you want to do. Like, I was pretty lucky when I did the electrical co-op that, you know, it was something that I really enjoyed. But some people don't enjoy where they do their co-op. And you know what? That's a learning curve for them, knowing that they can take another one and they can see another career option that they want to do, rather than just graduating high school and saying, well, I'm going into this. Like, I can't go back now.
Hopefully, we get a good co-op student. We had such an amazing
Yeah, we
experience
did.
with the
Yes, we
co-op.
did.
With the co-op place, and we had them back twice.
Yeah.
We tried to convince them.
Back-to-back
They
years.
said, "Look, you don't need to go to college. Do a victory lap and come back and do a
Yeah,
co-op."
Caleb.
But,
Yeah,
that
you
was
know
a-
Caleb. He's off to Canada
Yeah, that's
in
right.
the fall.
But it's if any employers are out there that are interested in getting very eager, educated, fun, they bring a whole new perspective to the workplace.
Yeah, they sure do.
The co-op is the way to go. Even helped you
Absolutely.
update your phone there, Mark.
Yes, yes,
he
he
did everything for
He
you.
did.
Okay, was there anything else you wanted to mention? Because we really want to show this gauntlet video.
Just that, you know, like, it's been such a great opportunity to have the link and, you know, all the different like classes and all the different activities and extracurriculars that O'Gorman has had to offer, and just the connection through all the different schools really in our school board. We're such a close-knit family that it really helps you get through your educational journey like all together as one. Like, I still see my teachers from elementary school, and every time I always go up and give them a big hug. They're always the best.
You know, big mentors, you know, from being this high to, you know, being, you know, young adolescents in the halls of O'Gorman High. And again, you know, leadership. And that's what the whole Link leadership is all about in the program. Now, you were tying in, I know we want to get to the gauntlet video, amazing activities with Link and you know, the activities throughout the school year. What are some of your highlight moments for some activities this season?
I think my favorite moment, just as a Link leader, was we did this retreat at Camp Bickle early in the school year. It was around November, where we participated as counselors for the Eco Camp. So that's for the grade 6 students. And they all come out to Camp Bickle and we run fun activities. But a couple of days before that, it's all the Link leaders, and we have like this bonding exercise at Camp Bickle where we all just get to have fun and talk about like what we've had for high school and what we're looking forward to, you know, letting our grade 9s see throughout their high school as well.
Mm-hmm. And it all starts, I mean, we are here talking a lot about O'Gorman because you're an O'Gorman student.
Right.
But there are plenty of options for amazing schools, no matter if you're just, you know, registering for kindergarten all the way up to grade 12. I have a lot of personal experience with that, and you can't go wrong. And I often, we're fortunate enough to work with the Catholic School Board. You know, big shout out to Andrew and all his colleagues for making that happen. And now we get a lot of questions, and someone says, I was baptized, and we used to go to church, and we stopped going. What's so important about the Catholic school system? And yes, it's based on a Catholic education, obviously. But my biggest selling point, what I'll tell people, is they're teaching these young men and women, no matter what age, to be outstanding people,
individuals,
and leaders, and to treat people well with respect and dignity. And that, to me, carries you a long way in life. You know, you can be as skilled as you are at any career you choose, but if you don't carry yourself with respect and get along with others, you're going to stall at some point. And no matter if you're at St. Joseph's all the way to O'Gorman in grade 12, like, they are teaching you this important life skill.
And that's what I love about the Catholic School Board. It's not just about practicing our Catholic faith, but the Catholic virtues that come with it. And there's just so much kindness that fills our hallways, and you can just tell that everybody's just really trying to be there and, you know, be outgoing.
You know what I like to say, tell my son, If you don't behave, I'm telling your basketball coach, you'll be cut.
Again,
And he
the
listens.
coaches there,
Hey, listen.
they lay down the law.
Well, they demand, you try your best, but
They make them earn the respect.
you carry yourself
That's
with
it.
respect, not just on the court, in the school, and that goes through it doesn't have to be athletics, any academic program. So, all right. Are you done asking your questions, sir?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people maybe not familiar with the gauntlets. Maybe they are,
Yeah.
but let's go back. This again tops all events on the planet when you visit the gauntlet out of Gorman High.
I love it. You're really right. So we have the gauntlet. Then we're going to come back. We're going to wrap things up with Jennifer
Dunkley.
Oh.
Coming back.
And then
we've got draws.
We're supposed to do the draw with Bella.
Okay, so we're going to do the student achievement
we're all over
contest winner.
Your whiteboard's so far away there, Kinsman. We can barely read that.
I can read it.
Okay, then
But I thought we were going to do both draws, or do you want to do one draw now? We'll do the student achievement contest because Bella's going to do the honor. Yes.
Bella's a student.
Okay.
Okay, so
and who's going to win the $100?
So these
to
were
Timmins Square.
I don't know how familiar. I like this being next to me because it makes it a win-win.
Win-win. It's a win-win situation.
Individuals nominated students who've excelled in the community and at school. Student Achievement Contest. You win a $100 gift card from the Timmins Square, conveniently.
Oh,
and did you want to draw a name and read the...
read the ballot. And again, we'll reach out to the winner and the nominee.
All right. So who do we have here?
Amber Bierman.
Okay.
Amber Bierman.
And is there a story behind?
Yeah. So Tyler Vichwini Lund attends O'Gorman High School, is in grade 12, and has many achievements, including consistent attendance, leadership roles, and participating in the NECDSB A Place, Where We All Belong, a video, as well as cooking role and a member of the mental health youth group at O'Gorman High School, and participates in ideas for the school to be more fun for other students. So I think Amber Bierman might have submitted it.
Yes.
And Tyler has won.
Tyler is the winner. Congratulations.
Awesome. There we go.
First winner, Student Achievement Contest winner from the new space here in our new studio at Timmins Square. How awesome is that? And they win a $100 gift certificate to shop the Roman Mall here at Timmins Square. The Roman Mall.
What does that mean?
The roaming.
Oh, roaming.
You'll be roaming the mall and going on a shopping spree. Tyler's on to a $100
Well,
shopping
it sounds like it's well deserved.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, and we'll next year maybe we'll be back with something else exciting.
Yes, it is. You're gonna keep us in the loop.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
You're welcome.
Thanks so much, Bella.
We're going to show the gauntlet video. We'll be back with Jennifer, and then the Wheel of Winning.
The Wheel of Winning. Someone's going to win $50 to Sparks Pizza when we return.
So there is the gauntlet.
The gauntlet again. That was the grade 8 open house. What a the rolling out of the green carpet for O'Gorman colors and letting the grade 8s experience what type of atmosphere O'Gorman High will be when eventually they would enter as grade 9s. Again, the gauntlet again is something to experience, and again, just gives you chills watching that. So
it's
cool.
one way that we make sure that everyone feels welcome, right? You've heard that tonight, that our schools are welcoming places, and we want to make sure everyone feels like they're part of what we have to offer.
So there is big decisions for parents and children to make right now.
Absolutely.
Especially for those who may be just entering into the school system, choosing an intermediate school, a high school. But it starts with, I guess, educating yourself on the schools and registering, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean, you asked me the question before the break, right? What would I say to parents and to students about why they should enroll in a Catholic school? And I think when you come to an NCDSB school, when you come to one of our 4 schools in Timmins and you decide to join us, you're saying that you want to join a community and you become part of something that's bigger than yourself. And that community really does become an extension of your family. And you will hear the people that attend our schools and the people that work in our schools talk about that family atmosphere. And our pastoral plan theme is, we identify with the concept of that we provide a place where everyone belongs. And that every student that comes to us is special, is unique, and that we can do wonderful things to help them find their way and to live as a contributing member of society and to be a good person. You talked about that, the importance of that. And so we do that under the tenets of the Catholic faith, and we rely on our faith to allow us to meet the needs of students in ways that sometimes can't be met, in a non-faith-based environment. And so really, I think the decision to make for parents about where you want to send your child to school, I always encourage people to visit our schools because our parents will continuously tell us, our students continually tell us, our staff even says it, that it's a feeling, that when you come into our schools, there's just a feeling of belonging, a feeling of safety and security, a feeling that this is a place where I can grow, where I can learn, and where I can be my true self and celebrate who I am as an individual. And so to the parents out there, if you're looking for an option for your junior kindergarten student just starting out, our Catholic schools, St. Joseph's School in South Porcupine, kindergarten to grade 6, Pope Francis in Timmins, kindergarten to grade 4, also offers a French immersion program at Pope Francis. Those are great options to start your educational journey with us. For those of you that maybe are a little bit older, we have grades 5 to 8 at O'Gorman Intermediate. Again, French immersion option there as well. And then, Bella talked beautifully about O'Gorman High School and coming in as grade 9. I can truly say without a doubt that you will not find any greater level of support than our grade 9 students receive at O'Gorman High School to make that transition as seamless as possible, to reduce the stress, to make sure that first year at high school, those first few days and all the way throughout the year, that you feel good and you feel successful and that you feel confident that you're going to be, able to make it through the year and do the things that you want to do and get to engage in all of the amazing activities that we've talked about tonight. So I would say those are my, that's my kind of selling point to families. If you want to join a community that cares, that is an extension of your family, we are here for you. All of our schools are still accepting registrations. I had an opportunity to be with you last year at this time, and we talked about, ensuring that if you want to join our Catholic school communities, that you make sure you get in touch and then begin that registration process as quickly as possible. We're getting to the end of June. Spaces are filling up, and unfortunately in the past we have had to turn people away because we just don't have unlimited space. But as of right now, there are spaces available in all of our schools in Timmins. So if you are interested in joining the NCDSB community, we would be happy to meet with you and happy to have your students join us and see where we can bring them in their future.
Excellent. What a fabulous answer, by the way, Jennifer
A plus.
Dunkley. Yeah, A plus.
I reviewed your paper on the
With
answer.
that one.
It is an A plus.
That's it.
No grammatical errors either. Very impressive. But you said it perfectly.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So
Phenomenal,
and it is listen, parents can feel the weight. Whether, as your children progress. Like my son just graduated from preschool today and I was crying. The mom's taking it better than me. I don't know how she's holding it all together, but
Well,
these
time flies,
These are massive decisions.
Big milestones, too.
They are. Big
I sent Kinsman
milestones.
off to school. Now I'm thinking the Catholic education
The
will do you
Catholic
some good there,
education.
Kinsman. But you're right. Educate yourself before you make a decision, but you can never go wrong with the Catholic school system. So,
Absolutely.
okay. Was there anything else you wanted to mention? Because we're going to show you our excitement here. This is called the Wheel
The
of
Wheel
Winning.
of Winning.
That's right.
Yeah, the PAIB Insurance Inc. Wheel of Winning.
Yeah.
And
Very
again, someone's going to win $50
It is.
to Sparks Pizza tonight. If you
Yeah.
haven't tried Sparks, they now carry boozy milkshakes.
Oh.
Also in the virgin style as well, but boozy milkshakes. Yeah, hot treat there at 206 3rd Ave. We're going to give some.
You never heard anyone talk like this in your life, had you? A hot treat. I know.
hot treat.
It is.
Yeah. Well, it's a treat for a hot
It
day.
is. Listen.
Yeah.
The
If you
people-
haven't tried that,
Yeah,
you
it's
got to try
awesome.
they got the moonshine shake, the wild blueberry shake. And,
got
they got the
everything over
mudslide, the brownies, you name it. They've got some neat creations there at Sparks.
But they got the best pizzas, bar none. Someone's going to be able to try one.
yeah, $50
this-
gift card tonight.
This is our Wheel of Winning, so let's get going.
The Wheel of Winning, brought to you by PAIB Insurance Inc. We are real people dealing with real people. Locally owned and operated in downtown Timmins, 101 Pine Street South. Call toll free 1-844-360-5300.
All right, so right into the action there, Kinsman.
Yeah, we're diving in here.
One winner.
And someone's going to be trying Sparks Pizza at 206 3rd Ave. Who will it be? $50. Piper Farrell. Congratulations, Piper. Yeah, Piper's
What's going
the
on
big
with
winner.
your voice tonight? You okay?
What's wrong with my voice?
It's cracking? No?
Is it
just
cracking?
me?
Maybe just you.
It's just you.
Sounds okay.
He's excited. I don't mind.
That's it.
Maybe I'm turning into the radio voice guy. No, not even close.
No.
But we are excited. So Piper, well deserved, by the way. To
Yes,
Piper,
yeah. We'll get in touch with Piper, and $50. Sparks Pizza is in her near future there.
All right. Well, thank you to everyone. Jennifer, Bella, Andrew. We're looking forward to next school year.
Yeah,
Now we're
the
excited
next,
for the school years
year.
to start.
Yes, we
As
are.
you get older, yeah, you get. I'm ready for it.
You're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. Not school's out for summer. School starts for fall. That's what I
In
say.
fall. And again, you witnessed the gauntlet, the grade 8 getting set for grade 9 when September comes around. Those grade 9s, they get the same type of ceremony.
They will.
The
They will
opening
have that,
ceremony treatment. Is that, you don't call that the gauntlet. What, is it the gauntlet again?
Yeah, we're calling it the gauntlet
Okay,
again.
yeah.
September 2nd.
The September gauntlet,
I think
September
September
2nd.
2nd.
Why not?
Grade 9s.
When you have a good thing, you just keep it
You
rolling.
just keep it rolling.
All right. We're good. Good night, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Good night.
Top down, eastbound on the interstate. Hit waves, sun gaze, find that inner space. Plant my feet up in the sand, do a figure eight. Be great, get paid, fillet up on the dinner plate. Try to stay present while I plot some bigger things. Shifting how I perceive what being a winner means. I mean, I guess I'm doing pretty good considering all the crazy I've been through. Figured I'd be withering. Weather never better, even with the stormy days. Cause how we gon' see light without the dark and boring phase? Hibernate a little, then I set the sun ablaze. Seeing new reflections within that summer haze. Getting hype up off the chase, well, I don't know how to act though. Discovering what's more important than my cash flow. Still looking for abundance, that's a fact though. Right now, all I wanna do is relax though. Top down with my head high. We just all tryna get by. Clear skies and I'm mesmerized. Let's ride. Top down with my head high. We just all tryna get by. Clear skies and I'm mesmerized. Let's ride. Inner planets keep me shining with that clear sight. Transformation, no exhausting, I can feel the light. Hit a flight to Panama this weekend, yeah, I might. Tried on every mask, but not a single one fit right. To my sanity, I'm trying to keep the grip tight. Almost lost it, but ain't giving up on this fight. Rolling Zola when these bros tryna stay the night. I'm like, nah, and they get all salty like, oh, alright. Present for the insight and I don't wanna rush. Find a balance between real love and living lush. With anyone in my circle, compassion is a must. Too many lack discernment, can't determine what's what. There's only one who brings me back to earth with his touch. Life is a gift, so we need to treat it as such. Stop with all the complaining, it's time to quit the fuss. Onward and above, only up and up and up. Top down.